Hi everyone, can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me all right? Hello to everyone. Can everybody hear me? I'll just wait for everyone. Anyone need to respond? Can everybody hear and see me? Thank you very much, Mike. Always a reassurance. Right, I'll start properly now. Hi everyone, if you're new to my channel, I'm Dexterous Crafter, and this is a new live stream slot doing Friday Gem. So what I'll be doing is, I've got down here, I'm doing a new diamond art kit. So I'm going to do it as a live stream every week for you, so you can literally see how it's done. So before we go any further into it, I'll go through the chat and see who's here. Apologies for the noise first off. I've got a fussy dog. Apologies for that. So the first one we have got, surprise, surprise, is Guano Man saying hi. We've got Chris at Gross Models. Is it time yet? It wasn't quite at 7:05, Chris. She was a little bit early. Who have we got? We've got Mike or Dad from Scaly Models. Hi and welcome. Who have we got? Said names. Everyone chatting amongst themselves. We've got a new subscriber. We've got Katie Williams. Welcome. Glad you could make it. We've got... Everybody's chatting. We've got the matriarch of the Williams family. Welcome, Gemma. And we've got... Oh, they went past you. And we've got Shane Youngs. Hi and welcome. Hope that you and your wife are okay. And we've got Athel. Welcome, Athel. Pleased to see you. No, definitely not Chrono. He's nicely tucked away and locked away in his lorry. So no, that's a natural furry dog. We've got Region Modeler. Welcome. Well, I'm not quite sure about the hashtag. So yes, that's everyone else saying hello to everyone. So for anybody that is new to my channel, I know Katie in particular, I haven't really seen much. I've seen bits of her in different channels, but so basically what I do is I do lots and lots of needlework mainly. So it's cross stitch, knitting, embroidery, anything that I can put together with, whether that be thread to make pictures or the embroidery. As you may have seen on my Instagram page, I'm actually doing a Peter Rabbit patchwork quilt. So that's really what gets me excited. I'll just get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. With the diamond art, that's actually an up and coming favourite hobby. I've only really been doing it back end of last year. But I picked it up, but it's such a it is quite a nice addictive hobby. It works for me, as some of you will tell you. I've only got half a brain cell at times, so it's quite nice because there isn't a lot of brain power. So this is why I really wanted to do it as a live stream, and plus as well I kept getting hints and gentle nudges to get a live stream under my belt. So this is why I thought do a bit of both and just show everyone what a great hobby it can be actually. And we have also got Butcher That Model. Hi, Dave. And we have got Graham McRobert. Welcome, both of you. So I'll stop my yabbing on and I'll show you what you've actually come to see. So I'm going to put everything on the big screen for now, because what I didn't realise is such a big kit it is. So this is the kit that I'll be doing on the live stream with you. Oh, sorry guys, just seen this come through. No, I haven't actually come that far up north. Originally, I'm a South Yorkshire girl, so I've still got a bit of Yorkshire twang in my voice. So yes, as I was saying, guys, this is the kit I'm going to be doing is Mystic Wolf. This one I picked up from Hobbycraft. So I thought, you know what, this would be a nice one. And there's a particular person, or two people, sorry, I'm corrected, that quite like wolves. So Athol, I know, quite likes wolves, and a certain other gentleman who hasn't joined us this evening. So I thought it'd be quite nice. So I'll just open it up so you can actually see. Now, apologies for the rustling noises, guys. I haven't actually opened anything yet, so I thought it'd be nice if we could all see it together. Open it up. So yeah, it's a little bit daunting because I ordered this because I really liked the picture. What I didn't realise when the box turned up is just how big it was. So I'll quickly show you what, hopefully you can gauge just what the picture's going to be like from the picture. So yes, guys, that is going to take me a good while to do, but it's just the size of it. It really is. See, it's so big it doesn't even fit on my screen. So, but no, it is going to be a beautiful picture when it's done. So I'm really, really pleased with it. Daunted by the size, because this is only my second diamond art. My second of a decent size. I've done like two little 30 centimetre sizes. So they were just little ones just to dip my toes into the hobby. But yeah, this is my second big one. So yeah, let's hope I haven't bitten off more than what I can chew. Just clear that. I'll check chat one more time before we go through. We have got Spiddy all the way up north. Welcome. Nat, I was never a gentleman. I was a worker airman. You're certainly a gentleman, Athol, for the service that you've done. No one can ever take that one off you. We've got Graham saying, Nat, that would look good as a jigsaw. It probably would, Graham, but I really haven't got the patience for jigsaws. I've tried doing jigsaws, but they're a bit too fiddly and brain work for me, so no thank you. So, right, I'm going to switch the camera and I will get the gems out so that you can actually see the gems. So just bear with me. There we are. So, apologies, guys, if it seems upside down to you. We're still tinkering with the camera angle, how we can get it to how we want it and so you guys can see. So apologies, but it does seem upside down. I think one week I might try working upside down so that you guys can see. So apologies for that. So again, apologies for the rustling. These are all the gems. If I can find opening, that always helps. Let's get it open for you. Try and get you away from the microphone. just seen your comment, Chris. I don't actually know how we're able to, so I might actually PM you on that one. So we get in our kits our diamond pen. So as you will have seen if you've saw my other video, which is also on my channel, it's got the hollow end, which you will see for in just a moment. Tray, a grip, and some wax, which I know all the modelers like the look of. And some very, very handy little resealable bags. Always a big bonus with them. And then, oh, sorry guys, excuse the rustling. So this is how all my gems come. So literally all the colours of the rainbow, quite literally with this one. Quite a nice selection of colours actually. I didn't realise just how much colour there would be. So yeah, very, very, very happy. So for anybody that hasn't done diamond art before, I will just give you a very quick rundown. If you wanted me to go into any more detail on getting this started, I do have a beginner's video on my YouTube channel, which does go through everything from like getting started. So I'm just going to give a quick run through, but like I say, the video is on my channel if you need it just a little bit more detail. So obviously got the colours running all down the side, and as you can see, they've all got different symbols. So don't know if you will see, but obviously we've got all these bits. You can, I know it's not very clear, and unfortunately guys, I don't want to upset everything. Moving the camera, let me see. It's going to upset everything, but bear with me. Yeah, not very clear, but you'll see on the different colours over different symbols. So the best way I can describe it for anybody that hasn't done diamond art before is it's very much, instead of painting by numbers, it's gem by numbers. So it's very, very simple to do. It's not complicated at all. So I think what we'll do is I'm going to start, excuse me, I'll start on this light colour just here, then at least it might be a bit easier for everybody to see. So I'm going to start with that one. So I need A31. So again, apologies for any rustling. And it's brilliant when it's new bags because everything is in numerical order. It's brilliant. Let's fold this up. Oh, where's my stabby? Now, generally, I always use scissors, but it's very, very typical. As soon as I go live, I can't find any scissors. So hopefully there won't be any stabbies. So do we just nick the corner off? There. And then what I'll do is snip off a bit more. Oh, nearly stabby. Let's get past the first one without a stabby. Going to put a few in the tray. So yeah, one thing as well is it's a good hobby, but very, very fiddly. as you can see, it's going to upset the focus, is just, they're not very big. Literally on my finger there. They are teeny tiny. You would not want the carpet monster or anybody like, or anything on the floor to get hold of them, because they're an absolute nightmare to find. Move the knife. I just put my grip on. And then the wax. Oh, I'm honoured. 2 pieces. Always a nice little bonus. Put them away and make sure I keep them out of the husband's reach before he steals it for his models. A tip I've just come across from Dave. Big tip, guys, get your wife to make one. There are lots of the little plastic gem things left when it's done. Great for using on mini bases as small rocks. Well, it's nice to know your wife's hobby also has its uses for you, Dave. Yes, definitely a big picture, Chris. Might need 2 bits. Hopefully, I've always saying that. I don't know if I actually use too little, but it does the job. So hopefully I can save it and recycle it for the next one. That. So I keep everything on camera so that everyone can see what I'm doing. Now, very carefully peel this off. I could do something. Sorry guys, this is where my disorganisation comes in. You can still one of the husband's modelling jars. Just to keep the plastic out of my way. So there's no additional words, shall we say. One thing I forgot to mention, everyone, before we started, please don't have any swearing in the chat, just purely because I don't know, I'm not sure how much of the chat will be shown another day, so I don't want it there so that my children don't see it, because they are dying to see Dexterous Crafter's work tomorrow, bless them. They've not quite put 2 and 2 together, but Dexterous Crafter is actually mummy. So it's quite funny with the magical at the moment. And also as well, I know we've got Katie in the chat and we don't know who else might be watching. So just please keep everything clean. And we've got Glynis. Very, very, very welcome. Thank you, Chris. So, stop me yappeting. So, put it here. One thing with these, once you pull back the plastic, oh, my apologies, Chris. Sorry, Katie. God, the joys of looking so young on pictures. Yeah, with this, when you peel back the plastic, try not to touch this area you've uncovered because it's very, very sticky. So obviously, same with anything tacky, the more you touch it, especially with your natural oil on your fingers, it's just not going to be sticky anymore. So take your pen and give it a good dip. Especially the first time, I just like to make sure it is well waxed. Oh, see how that goes? So, like I say, it's a bit hard, but what I'm doing is the darker brown across the bottom. So literally, take your pen, get it on the top, that is on the dome end, and then we're going to have a moment. I've not waxed enough, so I'll just quickly give that a good stab in. Good prodding. Sorry, excuse the wobbling of the camera. Typical. It's not going to play ball. Ah, there you are. So, and if you'll see, it would have been brown, but right on the end. So literally, oh, sorry guys, apologies for head. Stick it onto your fabric. That is literally all it is. I think the hardest bit is when the gems don't want to play ball. And I think that is going to be the case because I'm live on camera. Let's bring this up so I don't knock the camera. But while I'm getting started, just a quick question to everyone in the chat for any lurkers that I may have. If you want to get in chat, please comment and join in, because everyone in the chat is so friendly. They will look after you and they will make you feel welcome. For anybody that may be new to YouTube, that's watching in the background, Chris at Gross Models and Mike at Scaling Models, you'll notice they have the blue spanners next to their names. They are the extra nice people. They will make sure that there's no trouble in chat. I've never known any trouble at all in the groups I've been in, but they're there just to keep an eye on and just make sure that everyone's happy and safe. So the question I'm going to ask is, where is everybody based in the UK, and what craft are you working on at the moment? Right. I'll just do a couple of this and then I will check on chat in just a moment. These gems. It's going to be a little pains. So a couple more, and then I will go check on chat. If these don't behave, it might be a bit sooner. Joys of new kits. Give that a good stab. See how that does. It's the only thing when you're using a pen for the first time, it's not been well waxed, and it's the wax that picks up the gems. I'll check chat and will I give this a good wax. Let's have a look before it runs away from me. We've got Chris, Londonish, Southerner. The last thing I did was Lego. We've got Gemma Williams. We've got West London and card making and puzzles with Katie. We've got Athol, the south side of Aberdeen in Scotland. And in belly, double cheeseburger and greasy chips. And on table in other room, wolves. Oh, what is it you're doing with? Which wolves are you doing, Athol? We've got Glynis in Lowestoft in Suffolk, currently switching between diamond dots and cross stitch. Yeah, you sound like a woman after my own heart, Glynis, because this is why I like the diamond dart, because you look at how long it can take someone to do a diamond dart, especially the size of my white Bengal tiger I've just completed. Mine takes me like 3 times longer to do than somebody else might. But what I do with mine is I said, I do cross stitch and other bits. So what I do is I'll do like so much cross stitch, and when I get to a bit that's being particularly tedious and I'm getting ready for throwing it through the nearest window, what I do is I'll put that down and I'll pick up the diamond dart. So it just gives me a nice little break. Just over Dad's left shoulder, and I'm just in crafty in general. Yeah, not quite that kind of crafty I was referring to, Quano. We know you're the mischievous one of the group. We've got scaling models. We've got Mike. He's from Cheshire, and he's just doing a German lifeboat. Got Raging Modeler from Cheshire Craft. Well, now, got a bunch of minis on the bench, a model kit, and then we are working on learning from. Got a bunch of minis on the bench, a model kit, and then we are working on learning a few new bass tracks. Oh, very exciting. Hopefully we'll hear some of that on your videos. Got Graham McRobert, Sunny Ayrshire. Oh, very nice. And a tornado kit. Got Katie Williams, West London, and doing a diamond art of a leopard. Oh, hopefully we'll see some pictures of that, Katie, because I bet that will look absolutely beautiful. We've got Speedy. I am based on a small planet called Galaxon to the left of Venus, and the craft I'm working on is my spacecraft because the flux value is faulty and I need to get home for supper. There's always one. You've got Shane, same as 135 Hovis, which is Glynis, and model building and family history. Yeah, when you mentioned it on one of the other streams, like I said, it's fascinating, absolutely fascinating. We've got Afro clarifying, Nat, Sons of Morkai, plus Wolf and a Storm Wolf and a Redemptor. Are they like tabletop models? Apologies, I've not got a clue on that one. Sorry, aliens grabbed my mind. Tinfoil hat now on. A little village right next to the Isle of Skye, and the last kit I did was an egg kit of a helicopter. I need to get back to the Tamiya motorbike. Yes, Biddy's definitely the bike one of the group. And we've got Philip at Primetime Modelling. Thank you very much for joining me, Philip. Yeah, that is chat caught up now. Let's see if this is going to behave. Otherwise, I might have to put you on a very quick break and go find my old pen. Right. Not going to play ball. Oh. I need to keep saying that because every time I say that, it works. Well, just bear me 2 seconds because I did see a question. Let's see if I can find it before I forget. Ah, there it is, from Chris. Got, how close is it to fit stones in between others when you come back to do a different colour? The answer to that is it's a very, very snug fit. What you should hopefully see as I go through it is they do sometimes need a little bit of nudging. It does need a bit of precision, but you will notice when I come to finish it, you do need to be a little bit harsh pushing it in, because it does get very, very snug. We've got some more. We've got Primetime Modelling from Great Yarmouth. Oh, very nice. I used to go down to Great Yarmouth all the time when I was a child. beautiful part of the area. And then we've got everyone chatting amongst themselves, which is always nice to see. Now, as I explained, as I put in the chat a bit earlier for anybody that's come in after I started, I have got a Dexterous Crafters group. So I'm hoping to attempt a screen share. So for anybody that would like to share their work, it doesn't matter what crafting it is. It could be drawing, it could be modeling, it could be cross stitch, whatever gives you a bit of happiness and a bit of downtime, then please join the group if you wish, and I will try and show your work. Right, guys, what I'm going to do is apologize for a novice moment. I'm just going to stop sharing my camera because this one is not playing ball. It needs a bit of wearing in. So I'm just going to stop my camera for a moment. I'm going to go run and get my other pen, and I'll be back with you. Just bear me 2 moments, guys. Apologies about that, guys. I just don't want you to be sitting around for however long watching me battle with a pen that's not working. I'm hoping one of my older pens will work. Oh, let's see how this one goes. Fresh bit of wax. That's a little bit better. So hopefully you can see at this bottom bit where the gems are all adding up. So I'm hoping I'm going to play ball a bit more. We might get a little bit of speed on for you. Otherwise, I think this might be completed this time next year. Now, what I tend to do is, I don't generally do all the colours at once. I'll literally go, we'll do it there. So many up and work across. Oh, already got one on. So I'll just get a few more stuck on, and then I will come back and I'll see what everyone's been chatting about. Oh, that's better. You watch me jinx it. Note to self, nah, don't talk too soon. I'll just do these 3 here, and then I shall be back with you. famous last words. There we are, little cluster. We shall see what everyone's been saying in chat. We've got Shell come to join us. Hi Nat, sorry I'm late, was too busy chomping down a Chinese. You excused? Feel free to send some though. God, I couldn't take last time I had a good Chinese. Making me feel a bit peckish now. Got Apple. See, when things go wrong, a workwoman always blames her tools. Absolutely, Apple. Absolutely. You've got Glynis asking a question. Nat, does that pen load multiple gems? It doesn't, unfortunately. It's literally one at a time, which makes it even more frustrating when it doesn't actually pick the gems up. I wish I knew about these pens a few years back when I painted a McLaren Mercedes. Oh, please enlighten us, because I'm very, very curious. Got Shell. I was using a pen for my first diamond art, started it last Friday. Welcome to the addictive hobby, Shell. And didn't realise until about a third of the way through you can use the opposite end to load. Oh, can you? Oh! See, chats are brilliant. Even I learn things. You can use the opposite end to load more than one gem. Oh, now that, off stream, I will have to have an investigate. That is chopped up for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably give it another 5-10 minutes or so for anybody that wants to put any work into the group. And I will very bravely attempt a screen share so that you can post, like I say, any pictures of your work in progress or finished. I don't mind. So we can all enjoy what you enjoy doing when you have a few moments. I find this and the other crafts I do very, very relaxing on a night time. For anybody that's not really come across me before in the other streams, myself and Lewis Model Making Trucker, we've actually got 2 small youngsters, 5 and 4. So yes, when they go to bed, it's very much a drink of whatever takes my fancy and a bit of crafting. I still swear by that's how I'm keeping my natural hair colour. Because the crafts are saving me from going prematurely grey. Get these a little bit more precise. Yeah, apologies if I go quiet. Just as I say, it doesn't require a lot of brain power. It's definitely when you're getting started on it, of course you've got to be so careful on your precision. It does require a brain cell or 2. Yeah, as you can see, when the gems actually catch on the wax and go into the pen, you can move at a fair pace. So you can see why they are just so easy to do, finish, and then, oh, that one was upside down, to do, and then move on to the next one. Just fiddle to get started with. Like I say, it's just getting that wax amount right. Oops, upside down again. Always helps if they're the right way around. Quick nosy in chat. Oh. Philip Prime, Molotow chrome pens nat, real chrome liquid in a pen. Oh, first time using. Oh, that does sound exciting. Athol, good on your shelf for teaching that, something she never knew. Absolutely. Every single day you learn something new. Got Jacqueline Stevens. Hi, Natalie. Sorry, slightly clash with Gardener's World, but you have my full attention. Thank you very much, Jacqueline, and welcome. Shell, send you a picture and email. The opposite end of mine is a long flat end, so with what? Yes, I have seen them. Pen Shell. Admittedly, I am eyeing up a new one or three. Looks like it did. I've got the wide one that loads 6 of the same colour, width-wise, not on top of each other. Works well for big out. Yeah, so they're the multi ones. Like I say, I have seen them, but I'm not quite braved to try one yet. They've got Creative Growth Models. Thank you very much. That is the is that the group? This one, yes, that's for my Dexterous Crafters. So if you'd like to share your pictures in there, like I say, regardless of what it is, and like I say, in about a couple more minutes, I will brave the screen share. So we shall see how that one goes. We've got Colin at Vesta67. Hi, Chris. Colin. Oh, sorry, Colin. Just seeing Chris's comment above you. 1,000 apologies, Colin, but you are more than welcome in. Pleasure to see you. Got Athol. Anyone interested whether Scotland has changed for the worse? Thunderstorms overnight and tomorrow. Save me polishing my car. Yeah, we had a rumble earlier, but luckily it wasn't that bad actually. It went very, very dark, and I must admit my 2 children were getting a bit worried, bless them, because I think they expected like what you see on the films, thunderstorms. Luckily no, I think we literally had about 4 rumbles of thunder, and that was it. I was pleasantly surprised, because I know I've spoken with Lewis, my husband. He's at Blythe tonight, and a relative in Doncaster, and they just say it's been absolutely horrendous. So yeah, glad to be near the seaside for once. Gems. I say apologies once again for the slow speed. Like I say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a good waxing when we do, and I'm going to have a tinker with it, because unfortunately for everyone that I'm grateful has come to see, this is not normally the speed that I work at. Must have read my mind. I think finishing a year might be optimistic, Nat. Cheers, Chris. Support is always wanted. So yeah, I'm hoping once I get the nib really, really well waxed, I'm hoping it will speed it up. I'll just give us a few more attempts. If not, then like I say, I'll go on to doing the screen share, and then we can look at something a bit more exciting than me fighting with the gems all night. I think that might be coming. Yeah. So what we will do is I will just pour these into the bag, back in the bag for now. It says that you use a funnel very carefully. Pour them in. Yep, it's all in. And then what I'll do is I'll put them into resealable bags. So just put the plastic back over it. Right, so I will switch this back to me. Right, so let's see if I can first time look. So share screen. Oh, I don't think it's going to work for me. I think I might have to. There you are. Does that work? Yep. Right, get rid of that. I apologise for that. Messages. Right, so let's see if I've got this right. Sorry, Jacqueline. So I would just very, very quickly. I know we have got somebody, 2 people. Katie, welcome, and Raging Modeler, welcome. So I will go through the pictures. So we've got Chris Williams, which is Gross Models in Chat latest build, and that's his wooden steamboat. Wow, very, very impressive, Chris. Beautiful work. His 4x4, I must admit, my children loved seeing this. If you haven't seen it, go and look at it on Gross Models. Him and his wife Gemma have got a driving in the dark video, and it is just amazing to see what you can do with Lego. And my son's favourite, the Lego T-Rex. Absolutely brilliant. That. See, what I'll do is I'll go through the pictures that are in chat, in the group, sorry, and I'll refresh it for anybody that does want to come and join. This is a cross stitch that I did last year of a German Shepherd, showing a bit of my work. For anybody who hasn't seen it, this is the White Bengal Tiger that I've not long completed, actually. So yeah, I think this one took me overall about 4 or 5 months. But like I say, that was in between projects. Really, really enjoyed it. Beautiful picture for a first big picture. And we've got Kelly Wilson. This is her cross-stitch lion that she completed before lockdown. Absolutely beautiful. Wow, Kelly. You see, I think there were some new photos. Just bear with me whilst I find them. Is it media? Was it this one? Ah, yeah. We've got Jacqueline's crochet work. Now, I must admit, I have got no patience for crochet. But it's one of them hobbies that I have tried and tried to master, but I cannot get started on it. So anybody that can crochet, I'm just in absolute awe of them. Oh, yes. I know this is Festa's favourite. Oh, little cutie. No, just the work that she just pulls out. And it's nice to see as well, just clothing. Because, like I said, I do the knitting, but I don't do clothing. It's not quite something that I've braved yet. Hopefully one day, because I know Lewis wants me to knit him a fisherman's jumper. So it's like, I will get to it one day. Oh, little teddy bear. I hope Jacqueline doesn't mind, but it's just, oh, cutie. It's very, very cute. Excellent work, Jacqueline. It's always a pleasure to see your crochet work. It really, really is. So what I will do is oh, sorry guys, too far. What I'll do is I will refresh to see if anybody else has posted before I stop. Oh wow, Katie Williams. Wow, that is going to be beautiful. Wow. And Katie's little key rings. I must admit, I saw these and I've never seen the ones with the big gems in them. Or I've never seen them personally, sorry. I've seen them on groups that I follow, but I've never actually seen any big gems. And I just think they're a beautiful little finish to a piece. Absolutely beautiful. And what I'll do is I will stop sharing because that is all the project. So I'll stop sharing. I hope. Yeah. So just have a quick nosy through the chat. If I've missed anything. Bless you, Shane. I appreciate the comments. Speed doesn't matter, Nat. We're here for chat as well, so don't worry. Bless you. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Shane. Like I say, hopefully it won't be taught to speed next week. You've got Jacqueline. We've had a lot of lightning, but no thunder. Kevin couldn't sleep, so he watched it all night, and he was still awake when I got up for work at 4:30. Wow. Chris, crochet baby. I know, very, very cute. Definitely a broody picture. And we have got Jacqueline saying lovely key rings. Absolutely. It's always nice to see and appreciate anybody else's work at all. Got Athel. During my Air Force days, we used to go camping and climbing, in Wales. and you sit up all night long watching lightning thunderstorms over Snowdon. Oh, no, thank you. I'm not a fan of the thunder and lightning. It's one of them that I've struggled as a parent because it absolutely scares me silly. Thunder and lightning. It's an irrational fear, I know, but I've never ever liked it. But yet, I don't want to project it onto my two because I don't want them to have this irrational fear of it. And that's chat caught up. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think because the pen and the gems are being silly tonight, I think I'm going to call it a few minutes early, just so I don't bore everyone to death. So hopefully next week you will join me again and we shall see if this behaves. Fingers crossed. So yes, guys, thank you ever so much for giving up your time on a Friday evening to come and join me do some diamond art. It's very, very much appreciated. As it says at the bottom, please like and subscribe. It's always very much appreciated. If you don't like my content, then yes, do the thumbs down button, but please leave me a comment so that I know what you don't like, whether whether I'm not talkative enough, if I'm not moving at a fast enough speed for you, or if I'm doing something else wrong that you'd rather me change. Please just let me know so I can improve. If you don't tell me, I can't do anything about it to change it. So yes, once again, thank you very much for joining me. Next week, in fact, not just next week, I'm wanting to do it a weekly thing where I show your work, because never mind my diamond art, it's nice and important to show your work as well. So if you haven't already, please join the group and we will get it sorted. So next week, we can show everyone's work. So for now, guys, thank you very much for joining me, and I shall see you next week. Bye, guys. Stay safe. And bye, guys.